Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At center. Let's bring out the starter.
And teams getting geared up great for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Gilbert Arenas. James is out there with Daniels. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Okafor in at the 5. Curry passes to Arenas. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Cavaliers with the rebound. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Now, LeBron always #1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Curry outside. Rebound by Williams.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Van Carroll looking around. There's the drive. Outside Williams. Off target from outside. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Richard, what's an element of the Cleveland Cavaliers team that you really appreciate?
How about their defensive efforts, Kevin? That's what impresses me the most. This squad does a good job of putting pressure on shooters and scraping that glass after a contest.
Curry's shot is off.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Here's Ben Carroll. A kick out to Bain. He's looking for Williams and finds him. 6 on the shot clock. Bain passes to Ingram. Puts up a deep 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Black. Van Carroll dishes to Ingram. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. For New York, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Arenas, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Bain following the basket by Gilbert Arenas. That one good for 2.
That is just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's LeBron. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
And how about when Ingram turns on the Jets, especially there in transition?
Knicks trail by 8. Here's Arenas. It's deflected. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ingram left side. Van Carroll off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Arenas kicks to Daniels. That's good, and it's Arenas with the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Williams. Driving in, and he dunks it right on Emeka Okafor. Holy smokes.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's LeBron. Still scoreless. LeBron sets the screen for Curry. Back to LeBron. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Hendricks is checked in, and Topic is subbed in for Black. Cassell is checked in for the Knicks. Now, here's Banchero. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Over James. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Banchero's got 5 now. New York calls timeout. So for the Knicks, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Okafor. Exum comes in for Dyson Daniels, and Chris Paul's subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. Here's Paul. Pass to Bamba. And here is LeBron. Back to Bamba. Bane with the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. There's the triple. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 5 points in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Williams.
What you like about Banchero, he's built to carry an offense in both temperament and talent.
And the shot is good.
So tough to keep him in front of you. He's always playing on his front foot, using that first step.
Outside, Bane. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Banchero passes to Hendricks, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Guarding James has always been a challenge. So good at getting the better of the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. RJ last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
There's the pick. Pass to Cassell, out to the wing. LeBron outside, shot clock at 5. Cassell with the screen on Hawkins. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Now, here's Bane. He's defended by Exum. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You've got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 12. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
We've got Jaime Jaquez. Martin is out there with Topic. Then it's Ingram, and it's Hendricks in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. With some arc. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Arenas.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their head.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
Here's Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Pass to Hendricks. Fades back. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Arenas has got 10 points. New York comes into this following a loss to Miami. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Black's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Cassell's checked in. Here's Hendricks, covered by Okafor. Yes, that goes in. And the Cavaliers lead by 10. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Arenas attacking, and it's Arenas with the jam.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Hendricks. A three-point. Is right on target. Hendricks has got his second basket of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Shots good by Topic. Topic has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Cavaliers moving the ball around. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Black's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jaquez the pass to Black. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and it's denied, and he gets it back. Hendricks can't get it to go. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Heat. Here's the floater. Here's Black, the second chance effort. Cassell grabs the miss. Knicks trail by 15. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says, with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, D.A. Thank you. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Checked in for the Cavaliers. Bain comes in for Topic. And then for New York, Bamba is checked in for Okafor. Tony Bradley comes in for Casal. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. And a wide open look for Bain. The Cavaliers with another miss. And it's Bradley with the ball for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 13. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Inside, it's stolen by Bradley. Bain with the steal. To the paint. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Knicks trail by 13.
Get there.
Curry dishes to Bradley. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Hendricks. And it's off from three-point range. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's Curry outside. They get it back. Pass to Thybulle. Curry against Hawkins. Got that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Stephen Curry.
His shooting motion is just so impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest shots in the game.
Here's Hendricks, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hendricks has got 10 points.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
It's Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Bain finds Banchero. Count it.
And Banchero muscling through all that contact.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Now here's Curry. Bamba sets a screen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game. And some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. And by some, I mean all. And he is capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Williams, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Brandon Ingram comes in for Jaime Hawkins. And then for New York, Emeka Okafor is checked in for Bamba. Casal comes in for Tony Bradley. And LeBron subbed in for Matisse Thybulle.
And he's one of those guys that just keeps coming at you. Paolo Banchero is special.
James absorbing hits on the drive.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Ingram outside. Banchero against Curry. Banchero kicks to Williams. And another three for Cleveland.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Curry looking around. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
This stretch could break their season, but it could also make their season if they step up.
When I was playing, I like these guys.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Cavaliers. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic from Gilbert Arenas.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Okafor up there with James. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. Then it's Curry. And it's Daniels in at the 3 spot. For Cleveland, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Knicks trail by 19. Kicks it out to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 7 points.
The minute that Steph Curry steps into an arena, he is in his range.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And it's Arenas with the jam.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Cleveland leading by 16. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Now here's Ingram. He's covered closely. No good. Shot missing. Curry with it. Williams picks him up. Curry passes to Arenas. Picked by Okafor. And it's Arenas with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Black kicks to Williams. Banchero outside. Outside, Bain. For 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. The first free throw is good. We've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Here's Banchero. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Banchero's got 13.
And he's going to be a consistent scorer when he can get those shots to fall. Defense has to do a better job against Banchero inside.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. LeBron sets the screen for Arenas. LeBron passes to Arenas. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Black kicks to Williams. Cleveland moving the ball around. Banchero outside. Williams has a screen for Banchero. To the inside. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Banchero. 7 points for Williams.
And for his position, Banchero, great vision and willing. Oh, my! Nice finish. And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Back to Black. Banchero outside. Puts up a deep three. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
It's good. Arenas has got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Is checked in for Black. And a switcher also for New York. Cassell is checked in for Dyson Daniel. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Here's Topic. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Bain. It's
kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bain was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him. A tremendous defender. Desmond Bain locks in on his man.
Arenas can't hit. Here's Ingram. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Ingram's got 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Arenas dishes to James. Oh, James muscles it in.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Cassell against Banchero. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. He's ice cold, freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Cassell. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Banchero passes to Williams. Outside, Bain. Williams has a screen for Bain. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And finished off by Williams.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Curry kicks it over to Arenas. Picked by Okafor. Arenas can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
In the corner, it's Ingram. And he converts the layup. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
James, the pass to Curry. Fires the three. That shot, no good. And so it's Cleveland with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Black is out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Odom. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Hendricks in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
The Cavaliers leading by 20. Bain looking around. Outside Odom. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Hendricks, good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Pass to Cassell. The three-pointer, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And they pick up 2. Odom's got his first bucket in this one.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Right side Bradley. Jaquez with the steal. Here's Hendricks. It's hauled in by Thibault.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Pass to Cassell. They get a hand on it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It will be a jump ball.
Here's Black, defended by Paul. Black the pass to Hendricks. Here's Jaquez. It's over Exum. Jaquez with the bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's Exum. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And here are the Cavaliers. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Improving that vision since he came to the league. Bain with a nice dish hit.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Caleb Martin's checked in for Desmond Bain. And Topic is subbed in for Black. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do you think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Here's LeBron. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Odom. Pass to Topic. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
And he comes up with the deuce. Arenas has got 12 points in just the second half.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Cavaliers.
Here's Topic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Gilbert Arenas. And the first one drops.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Good on both. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And he lays it straight in. Arenas has got 28.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Topic. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now here's Arenas. Guarded closely. Misses from short range. Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Hendricks. Three-pointer. Martin. It's good from long range. Martin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Arenas dishes to LeBron. The shot, no good. Nice D from Odom. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And that one falls for Odom.
Taking 2 shots.
And Odom drops it. Now Curry. Puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Here's Topic. Takes it off the glass.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Cleveland.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win. Here's LeBron, and it's sent back by Odom. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
15 foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Topic. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. 43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Topic.
And that was a little bit of a rage check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Pass to Hackett. 4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. So for our reporter David Aldridge and our analysts Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.